YouTube, how's it going? Frogs Angels is back with some more team-by-team NFL predictions for the upcoming 2018 season. We went through the AFC East, we're on the NFC East. We're going to keep going through division by division, team by team, till we have playoffs set. We're going to predict those as well. We're on to the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. Let's see how they do here. We're using this website, playoffpredictors.com. Link is in the description. Such a great website, very useful to us. So we appreciate them for making this. So, yeah, again, link in the description. Go make your picks. Before we get into it, breaking down the Cowboys. What do I think of the Cowboys? This team may be one of the hardest teams to predict what's going to happen this year. Mainly because what we saw 2 years ago, one of the best teams in the NFL. And then last year, kind of fell apart a little bit. Maybe there's a couple things. Dak didn't play all that great. Tyron Smith was out quite a bit. That hurt them. Then Zeke missed how many games because of suspension, so they got him back. Defense has been struggling over the years, but I think it's really the defense it's hard to predict. They got some young pieces that could be very, very good. I'm a huge Jalen Smith fan. Covering NFL draft, I love that guy. It was so unfortunate he got hurt. He would have been my number one player in that draft. He can play middle linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end, all at a high level. But I think if he stays healthy, he's going to continue to get better and better, the longer he's healthy. So he really can step up. Obviously need Sean Lee to stay healthy. That linebacker unit in general, Van Der Esch they get. He needs to stay healthy. He should. Couple of young pieces in the secondary. Where's Byron Jones going to play? Talking about him moving to corner. Either way, I like his game. Chidobe Awuzie is a guy that's apparently lighting up training camp. I liked him a lot coming out last year. A guy that can play in the nickel. He can play corner. He can play safety. I think he's going to get a lot of action this year. I think he can play well. Which Dak are we going to get? If the offensive line stays healthy, I think that'll make Dak better, and that definitely makes Zeke better as long as he's on the field. The receiver unit is a problem right now. They got a couple good draft picks, I think. They're going to have to step up early. It may be a little tough. This is a hard team to predict what they're going to do. I think the defense will be a little better. It's just very hard to predict what they'll do here. But week 1, Dallas in Carolina. No, I haven't ran through this before. I'm doing this live with you guys, so some of these picks, it may take me a little bit to decide here. I mean, week 1, I keep mentioning every video. I'm going to keep on mentioning it because it's so unpredictable. Week 1, anything could happen. Tells us nothing about the rest of the year. It's mysterious. Mysterious moments happen in week 1. But man, I think Cam Newton, honestly, he could do pretty darn well against the Cowboy defense. I'm really worried about that Panthers offensive line, though, if I'm being honest here. You know what? It's in Carolina. It's tough to play in Carolina, but I'm feeling the Cowboys here. I'm feeling the Cowboys in week 1. Could go either way. It's week 1. Even if this was like week 7, it could go either way. The Panthers are home. That's what makes it so tough. Recent injury to the Panthers offensive line, and it's already a little sketchy. I'm a little scared for them. So could go either way though. Giants in Dallas. I got to take the Cowboys at home. Saquon could run wild in this game, but it's kind of on Eli in this game. He's got to manage the game pretty well. But Cowboys are at home in the rival game. I'll take the Cowboys. Dallas in Seattle. Seattle may struggle this year. This is another tough one though, because in Seattle, Russell Wilson's still dangerous, all right? He's still one of the best in football. He could really take over this game, but that defense ain't going to be the same. Wow, I got the Cowboys starting 3-0 already. I didn't think that was going to happen, to be honest. So it's really it's so hard to predict the Cowboys. Really so hard this year. Lions in Dallas. I'm going 4-0. I can't believe I'm going 4-0. I mean, you could argue they're better than all 4 of those teams, so I guess that's realistic. But again, it's tough because it wouldn't be a stretch if they started 0-4, honestly. But I got them starting 4-0, so that's just the Cowboys. In Houston, we'll give them their first loss here. In Houston, if everyone's healthy, I think the Texans will be better than them in Houston. So I'll take the Texans. We're on to week 6. Jacksonville in Dallas. Man, you got a whole lot of offense versus a whole lot of defense here. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. I think in the matchup, because of the matchup here, even though they're at home, I think the matchup favors the Jags here. I think the Jags can really limit this offense, and the Cowboys, you can score on the Cowboys. You can do it. I'm not saying you're going to just light up, you're going to score 30, 40 points. No. But I think mainly because the Jags defense holds the Cowboys to under 17 points, I think. Jags score just over that. Close game. Jags win. Cowboys in Washington. The Redskins are a sleeper team. We're going to learn this year. We're going to find out who's better, Alex Smith or Kirk Cousins. I think Alex Smith maybe is the safer quarterback. But Kirk Cousins has more of that big play potential. So I wish the Redskins would have better weapons in terms of receivers. I like Chris Thompson and Darius Geis. That's a hell of a duo. And they got more than just those two, but I really like those two guys. I sound like Gruden. John Gruden, not Jay Gruden. But Redskins defense, too. They got some good pieces there. I'll take, in the division battle, I'll take Washington home. So I had the Cowboys on ignore the Week 18. It's trying to predict the playoffs. Ignore that. But I had a 4-0 start, and now we're at a 3 losing streak. Titans at the Cowboys. Some of these games are real good. They got the bye week to figure things out. Man, this is a good game. I feel like every time I have a good game against the Titans so far, I've picked the Titans. What the heck? What kind of record am I going to give the Titans? I was not expecting that. Oh, yeah, it says right here. I'm 4-0 with the Titans right now. Jesus, what am I doing? I think the Titans will be pretty good. This matchup, honestly, I think favors Tennessee a little bit. But it is away. We'll take we'll take Dallas at home in this one. Off the bye week. That's big. They're coming off a 3-game losing streak. Here, week 8, you get the bye, you figure it out, and then you win. But then the next week you go to Philly and you lose. That's just how it works. I clicked it didn't work. There we go. There's some people out. Well, we'll talk about the Eagles once we get to them. But I think the Eagles are the better team and they're at home, so take the Eagles. Cowboys, Falcons, offensive game here. I think pretty even. Falcons at home, the offense can be better, and I think the Atlanta defense is better. Some young guys in the Cowboys, though, and like I mentioned, for defensively could step up. But I'm taking the Falcons at home. Redskins in Dallas. We took the Redskins the first time. Both games can go either way. I'll take Dallas at home. Saints in Dallas. Another offensive game. I think Dallas being at home is a real factor in this game. It's really on Drew Brees. Is there going to be any sort of decline? If so, how much? I mean, he's still going to be a darn good quarterback. But I'll take Dallas at home here. And then Philly in Dallas. Like I said, the Eagles are just the better team, but Cowboys at home could win this one. They could take it. Trying to think how that'd play out. I think the Eagles are just. I think they're just much better. The thing, if I had to find one weakness the Eagles have, I think it's tackling. Honestly, like if downfield. I noticed a lot last year, like as soon as a receiver caught the ball downfield or if a running back got loose into the secondary, they struggled they gave up some big yardage. But other than that, just obviously, just fantastic. Obviously winning the Super Bowl. So I think Zeke could do well in the passing game here, receiving, catching the ball. I'll take the Cowboys. So now we're on a 3-game win streak. In Indianapolis, how healthy will they be at this point? I think Dallas is the better team. Oh boy, we got a good record going here. Maybe we're against the Buccaneers here. I'll take the Cowboys. The other's 10 wins. And then Week 17 could be a very important game. I think Saquon, like I said in Week 2, which could go either way, I think Saquon really could tear it up on him. Odell's going to show up. At home, I'll take the Giants. That could be a very important game. So I have them finishing 10-6. Like I said, very unpredictable. The Cowboys. What are you gonna get? If the offensive line stays healthy, I think the offense just plays well. They're gonna be good. On defense, they better get better. Honestly, they have been pretty bad. I think tackling the secondary, like I said with the Eagles, it has been pretty bad. Honestly, but a lot of young guys should be stepping up. A lot more time together. You got DeMarcus Lawrence, one of the best defensive ends in football. So they better be better is what I'm saying. They should be better. They better be better, but how much better? That's the question. I think that'll determine how many games they win. But like I did with other teams, I'm going back here. Panthers, Cowboys, it could go either way. So, I gave them the win. That's for sure. You could say that for the Cowboys, you can say it about every single one of these games. Look at this. You can say it about it's a tough schedule. Like, you could say Cowboys, Panthers. Panthers could win that game. Giants, Cowboys. The Giants, you can say about not saying that, you can say they can lose every game. They're not going to go 0-16. Obviously, I have them going 10-6, but it's a tough schedule is my point. Every game can go either way. They can go 6-10. They can go 10-6. I think with Zeke back, hopefully full time. I think with the offensive line healthy. I think with the defensive line or defense in the whole defense that I keep saying they better be better. If they're better, I think that is a plus. I think 10 games is realistic, and that should get them to the playoffs. Ignore Week 18. It's trying to predict the playoffs. Would they play the Giants again? I don't know where it's coming up with that, to be honest, because I have the Giants 1-1 so far. But overall, this website, very useful. Like it a lot. Makes our job nice and easy, and I enjoy doing this. But that'll do it for this one. Our subscriber goal is 10K subscribers. So if you don't subscribe to the channel yet, please do so. And don't forget to click that like button. That'd be much appreciated. We're going to do all the teams. Don't worry. We're going to try to rip these out, get through them before the season starts. And we got plenty more. During the year, we got weekly pick'ems. Every week for all the NFL games, weekly pick'ems. Also going to be doing college this year for that. So a lot of fun stuff playing. Can't wait for football season to begin. It's almost here. Can't believe it. But that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.